Yeah, man, this is Ras Pablo, man. Ras Pablo alone, man, for LJ, man. LJ production. You know, LJ is the people, them, man. If you want anything for filming and editing and stuff like that, man, LJ, these are the people that is responsible. Yeah? Yeah, man, Ras Pablo, man. We endorse that to the fullest, you know. Yeah, man. So we make them know, say, Babylon boy, what are you searching for, yo? Babylon sick, I never find yo, yo. And I'm a turban, I'm a robe. Rasta man, they are when I wear pretty clothes. When some punk comes.
Hello, I'm Amazing Grace from LJ Productions. And today I'm here to talk to Ras Pablo about his musical career in the musical industry. Hello, Ras Pablo.
Yes, pleasant day.
Today?
Pleasant day.
And I hear you've recently had Spectrum One Rock 2012. How did that go?
It was good. It was marvelous. The turnout could have been much better, but there was quite a few events going on at that particular time, you know, in the same, you know, venue here. So that was one of the main reasons why we didn't get a full house. But in terms of my whole desire and aim, however, I did, you know, achieve what I set out to achieve.
Okay. And before you got to 2012 with the Spectrum One, how did this all come about?
Oh, well, the music industry, it's been in me. I wasn't in it. It has been in me since in the late 70s, because I'm a product of that era. So it's just a fulfillment and an outburst why, you know, I take it to this level. Well, the inspiration comes from the Almighty himself, the King of Creation, which is His Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. That's where the inspiration comes from, really.
Okay. What's been your greatest inspiration in the music business?
My greatest inspiration, in the sense of somebody
artist,
prior to...
Yes, an artist that inspired you.
Yeah, well, most definitely it was Burning Spear. I heard his song... The Road Is So Foggy Foggy. I don't know if people remember that song. It's, you know, quite an ancient song, but that was one of the songs that really captured me. At the time, I think I was about 6, 7. First time actually going into the dance hall and hearing that song, and it really stood me up, you know. Okay. So that's where it really comes from.
Right. And what's in the pipeline? What's coming up?
Well, there's a lot of things coming forward, yes, in the sense that we'll be having... Spectrum Rock Part 2, yeah, and we're looking to have it within the next 4 to 6 months. Okay. However, there isn't a set date as yet because I haven't established the venue, but as soon as I'll let people know. But I'll be having a wide variety of artists, yes, will be performing, like Desi D, Barry Isaac, right, yes, Mikey Brooks, and many others. And I must mention that Barry Isaac is, you know, quite supportive in the whole package, and you know, Mikey Brooks, yes, and Music House and Chris and the whole thing, Supertone and Black Dread, they are quite supportive. So we look forward to, you know, Spectrum Rock Part 2. And who don't get to come even a Part 2, yes, they'll still have a chance to come a Part 3. So okay, we just keep it nice.
So where can the fans buy tickets for this event?
Well, as I said, it hasn't been concrete. Nothing has been concrete as to where the venue will be, because it can be in France, it can be in Belgium, right, it can be in Sweden, all right, it can be in America, it can be in Jamaica. So it's more universal. It don't necessarily have to be here. So we don't finalize the venue yet, but as soon as, we'll definitely get the word out to our fans and let them know that this is where it will be, and we intend to have a good time. Okay. You know, in the sense of production, I've got quite a few singles out, and I've got an album out, and they are quite successful at the moment, and they're doing well. You can get them like in the leading record shop, like Dub Vendor, Black Dread, Supertone, you name it, Universe.
Ras Pablo, could you give us a reminder of some of the tunes that you've released in the past?
Yes, I've released a track entitled Turban and Robe. That was done on a 7-inch, and a 10-inch track entitled Wire Fence, and Never Rest, and the same label. And there's a album out as well entitled Above Rock.
What's the name of your label?
The name of my label is Spectrum One Records.
Okay. Yeah. And is there anything coming up in the pipeline?
Yes, there is. I recently recorded a track entitled Food of an Yam that will be coming out quite soon. Right. And I've got another track entitled Trouble. They'll be all coming out soon.
Okay. What kind of music do you produce?
I produce reggae music, which is the heartbeat music, which is sufferers music, right. Which is the music that have no border. It have no fence, nothing can back it out. It just go right across the board. Yeah, okay. That's the type of music.
Right. They have a saying, Ras Pablo, when you've suffered enough, that's when you make the best music. Is that true?
Well, I think it's an old saying. But for me, I don't even know about suffering because I just do what I need to do. I don't even know because I'm born in a slavery and I'm still in it, so I just do what I have to do. That's it, really.
Okay. Your aspiration and your goals for the future, and where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Well, I don't really see myself. All I do is just continue to do what I do best, which is make music, and leave the other rest to the Almighty. Make Him, direct the whole thing and pilot the whole thing. So I can't put a time frame on it, because the King living on Him guide and protect everything. So we just leave it like that. But we just do our endeavor best, to try and do right and do what is good,
Collaborations, and who was it with?
Yes, I've done collaboration with Angel Lights, and she's a female artist that is working with Spectrum One Record. Right. But that was quite a few years. But I'm still hoping for collaboration with artists, but not just artists, but with positive artists that is really sending a proper message. Because nothing of any outer order manner or outer order message will be coming out on this label at any point in time, as long as I'm around.
Right. Pablo, it looks like you're sitting on top of the world.
Well,
how would it feel for you if your music was worldwide?
Well, it is worldwide, but I just need to continue to do what I do best, as I say, because the Almighty lives and reigns in the hearts of men, and anything that is above it must be blessing. So the King lives, So we just continue,
You mentioned you were from Jamaica. What was it like for you growing up?
It was splendid, and it was intriguing. It was the most wonderful time of my life growing up in Jamaica. So I really embrace it to the fullest, because I grew up like in the 70s when everything was like fluent and reggae music was, real analog, real reggae music sound, the original sound, in the 70s. So that was the era that I really come from. And that is the reason why I intend to carry the baton until the next young man pick it up.
Pablo, for those who haven't heard your music, could you give us a little sampler of what kind of music
in the sense that you want, in the sense that you want like a preview,
yes, please.
Like a sneak preview.
Oh yes.
All right. I'm gonna give you Turban and Rope, just a brief piece.
Okay.
Babylon boy, what are you searching for, yo? Babylon seek and never find yo, yo. And I'm a turban and my robe. Rasta man, they are in a wear pretty clothes. When some punk come from only God he knows. The cause up no wine about that skin up no nose. Early in the morning before the cock crows. Give thanks to the King of kings who rule all things. The ruler of stars and lightning. Ethiopia stand firm because the King must win. Many like the person know the King must win. Turban and robe, it is a global thing. DJ yes cock up when them hear boom rhythm. And I'm a turban and my robe. Rasta man they are in a way, and like that,
Okay.
So that was a track, Turban and Robe. You want a next track? Because any track you want, we can give it,
Yes.
Alright, we'll give you Wire Fence. Watch out, Babylon, you got to reap just what you saw. Oh, no. John around the wire fence now. What about Totten? Come on. Can the pagan them find him too? Yeah, we just cut it because all the things set,
Okay.
That's it.
And finally, is there a message for the youth of today? And what you could say to inspire them?
Well, most definitely. There's always a message in good music. Not just music, because you have music from different genres that have different essence and have different vibes and different feeling. But in the sense like good music, there's always something, there's always a good ingredient inside there if you listen. And I think as to like my type of music or the music that I do, I really try to make people live more settled and be more free and be more open and to be more honest, you understand, and to be more truthful and look more deep within yourself, you know, to even find out, you know, who you really are, and we can take it from there.
Do you have a message for your fans?
Well, my fans, message for my fans is that I'll still provide you with the good old music, which is reggae music, and continue to send out positive message, and look forward to hearing from me in the near future. That's it, really.
Well, Ras Pablo, thank you for seeing us today. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
And good luck for the future.
Yeah.
And stay blessed.
Yeah, blessed. Yeah, this is Ras Pablo, you know, endorsing LJ's, you know, LJ's production, you know, the original film crew, man. If you want anything for done pertaining to filming, you know, and stuff like that, these are the people to contact. LJ Production. Yeah, man, so watch out, you know. Babylon, you got to reap just what you saw. Oh, no, no. John around the wire fence now. What about Tutankhamun? Can't the pagan them find him tomb? What about Menelik the first? Them think them eat back and go burst. Oh no, no. Johnny run a wire fence now. Yeah man, a LJ man. Don't stay away no, as LJ no, LJ alone and bring the trophy home, you know. Eli Selassie, Rastafari, no, the king, you know, the Almighty live, you know. Raj, over.